100 unarmed man versus 1 gorilla. Who do you think would win? Leave a comment before watching further. Hi there, great to see you again. The question I just asked comes from a Reddit thread that started back in 2020. This topic exploded again in April this year when the most followed YouTuber on the planet, MrBeast, posted a humorous tweet calling for 100 people to try and defeat a gorilla. That tweet attracted over 17 million views and thousands of comments. MrBeast's tweet was met with enthusiastic responses, from regular folks to professional fighters. Everyone had an opinion and jumped into the debate. Animal rights organization PETA, however, didn't like the idea. They criticized MrBeast, saying his tweet might encourage violent behavior toward animals. But hey, it's all just for fun, right? So, 100 people going hand-to-hand against 1 gorilla. Who would win? Despite the gorilla's superior strength and size, most people agree it would lose, simply because it would exhaust itself before taking out all 100 people. But that's assuming all 100 men are brave enough to face the gorilla and actively fight back to wear it down. On the flip side, if most of them are terrified of this raging beast, especially after watching the first few people get taken down effortlessly, the gorilla might not have to exert much energy at all. Humans have the upper hand when it comes to brains. Gorillas don't have tactical thinking, and they're not used to fighting against large groups or being attacked from all directions. Their muscles are mostly made up of fast-twitch fibers, which means they have explosive strength, but tire out quickly. Humans, by contrast, are the most enduring and flexible primates that have ever existed. We could employ a strategy like bait and exhaust, using humans to distract and tire the gorilla out. An average untrained man can throw a punch with about 110 pounds of force. An elite boxer can punch 10 times harder, nearly 1,100 pounds of impact. If among those 100 men there are a few professional fighters and they're given the chance to land hits once the gorilla starts getting tired, the victory for Team Human becomes much more plausible. But then again, as Mike Tyson once said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. All that strategy might fly out the window, along with everyone's courage, after watching the first few men get smashed like dry coconuts. Once their will is shattered, their bodies may quickly turn into punching bags for the beast. Wait, hold on. Were fighters even allowed in the original scenario? Alright. In the original Reddit post, user Probably Cash laid out the scenario. 100 ordinary men, heavy drinkers, height ranging from 5'8" to 6'5", weight between 145 to 260 pounds, none of them trained in combat, and they all do manual labor or similar physical jobs. Most importantly, no one is allowed to use any weapons. On the other side stands a silverback gorilla. Silverbacks are mature adult male gorillas with patches of gray, silver, or white fur on their backs and shoulders, typically appearing around age 12. They are dominant males in their groups. Large, strong, responsible for leading, protecting the troop, and resolving conflicts. Silverbacks usually flex their dominance through chest beating, branch slapping, or charging to intimidate. Though they may seem pants-wettingly terrifying, gorillas are actually gentle by nature, unless provoked or they feel threatened, like when someone uses a camera flash without permission. Gorillas are the largest living primates, excluding humans, with 2 main species, Eastern and Western gorillas. Eastern gorillas, found in Uganda and Congo, are the larger ones. They can reach up to 6'5" tall when standing and weigh nearly 600 pounds, about the weight of 4 average men, with arm spans of up to 8'6". But for the sake of a fair match, let's pick an average silverback, around 5'7" tall and weighing roughly 440 pounds. Probably Cash also assumed the gorilla is furious because one of the men had killed Harambe, a Western gorilla that was shot in 2016. The battle is divided into 3 rounds.
Round 1. Fight!
Takes place inside the gorilla enclosure. There are 50 turns. In each turn, 2 men are released into the enclosure and fight until exhaustion or knockout.
Round 2. Fight!
Takes place at a construction site. Neither side is allowed to use building materials as weapons. All 100 men may attack at once, fighting until exhaustion or knockout.
Round 3. Fight! Fight!
A ring match. The gorilla stands in the center of a ring, and 10 men enter each round. The fight ends when an opponent is pushed out of the ring. So, how strong is the opponent that these 100 men are up against? Tell me your thoughts in the comments.